Hey, I hope you're good. It's Chris here from 6-String Fingerpicking, and in this lesson we're learning how to play the Boxer by Simon and Garfunkel. Okay, so this song is number 30 on my top 60 fingerstyle songs to learn of all time list. We're exactly halfway through. And so I just want to say thank you to everyone that's watched the videos, liked the videos, shared the videos, to everybody that's subscribed. I really hope you're getting a lot from them, and it's a real pleasure showing them to you. So let's keep going and start learning this song. A tab is down in the description, and the full lesson is on 6stringfingerpicking.com. Let's go. Okay, so let's get to it. The first thing that I want to mention is that the recording is in, everything's tuned down a half step. So this is in E flat, A flat, D flat, G flat, B flat, and E flat. But I'm doing this in standard tuning, just because most people watching this are probably going to be in standard tuning as well. So first off, you've got that really famous intro, which we're going to look at. What I do is with my second, third and fourth finger, you want to put that down on the third fret of the G string, the B string and the high E string, like that. Okay, second, third and fourth. And you want to play the high E string with your second finger. So what I do is I put my second finger on the high E string, first finger on the B string, and then my thumb goes on the G's. So play the high E string and pull your first finger off to open. Okay, and then play the B string. It's straight 16th notes here. And then high E, B, G. So you've gone. Once more. And then play high E, B again. And then you want to take your second finger off the third fret of the G string, play open G, and then you do that again, high E, B, open G. Okay, so you've gone high E string, three fingers on, play the high E string, pull off B, E, B, G with the second finger on, and then E, B, take your second finger off, and again E, B, open G, first fret on the B string, first finger, and then pull off with your third finger on the third fret of the G to open, and then the B string, first fret. Okay, so that last part, B first fret, pull off from 3 to open on the G, and then the B again. And that's that really well-known and famous intro of the song. Sorry? And then from there you go straight into your picking, which we'll look at right now. Okay, so after you've done that really nice run, that kind of cascading run, you're into a C chord, and you've got the picking pattern that remains throughout, and he does one bar of this, and then he's into the verse. So just holding down a C chord, you want to get this pattern down. So you want to play the A string, B string, D string, G string, and that's thumb, second finger, thumb, first finger. So just practice that. And then what happens is you get this nice alternating bass. So the third finger goes from the note of C on the A string, third fret, to the note of G, which is the third fret on the E string, and it constantly does that on the C chord. Now you can hold the C down like this, putting your little finger on the 3rd fret of the A string and put your 3rd finger on the E string, 3rd fret, and that's the way, when I watch Paul Simon do it, that's the way he tends to do it. Or you can alternate your 3rd finger and bounce that up and down like that. Play around with it, whatever works best for you. Anyway, once you've gone holding down just a C, E, B, D, G, then move the 3rd finger, or whatever way you want, and put the 3rd finger on the 3rd fret of the E string, and then you play E, B, D, G, and that's the pattern. So build up the speed, and that's the pattern that you're going to use throughout. So once you're okay with that pattern, you can just start putting the chords on top for the verse, and you're going to get it. Now the song is mainly, it's just this verse that we're going to look at. Mainly it just repeated quite a few times, 4, 5, 6 times. There are a few twists and turns in it to watch out for. The best thing you can do is listen to the music. Follow along with the tab, and then you make sure that you listen to the song. It will help so much. So once you've got that pattern rolling, let's put it onto the chord. So the verse starts and you get C down to A minor, G, back to C. So that's the first little part of it. So holding down the C, you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, sometimes what I do is I'll knock out that first B string and I'll go A, D, G, E, B, D, G, just to kind of let the song have a bit more room, let it breathe a little bit. If you want to do that, by all means do it. I think it sounds nice, but when Paul Simon does it, he just seems to pick right the way through all the time. Anyway, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and then once more. Okay, and then you've got the walk down to an A minor. So once you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, on the next bar you do C, and you play A, B, D, G, and then you've got this kind of C/B chord. Keep your first finger where it is, and then put your 2nd finger on the 2nd fret of the A string, and that's your chord with an open D and an open G. It's kind of a C/B with the 9 in there, or the 2 in there, whatever you want to call it. But anyway, you do the same pattern. A, B, D, G, so to A minor, do the pattern twice on that. But notice that you're not alternating the bass now, you're just going A, B, D, G, A, B, D, G for all of that bar. Okay, so far you've gone okay, then we've got this G, and I'll just play you this bit. Now, on the record, he goes to the higher notes. It sounds like he's going to the higher notes, but every time I've seen him play it live, he does what I'm going to show you here. But what I'll do is, on the website, if you're not there already, I'll tab out the version that you've got on the song. But I've learnt the live versions here, and this is the way he seems to always play it when he plays it live, and it sounds really nice. So anyway, holding down just the 3rd fret with your 3rd finger on the E string, this G note right here, play E, B, D, G, E, B, D, G, okay? And then E, B, play the D, and hammer the 2nd fret with your 2nd finger on the D. Okay, and then the E again, B again, and then keeping your 2nd finger on, play the D, and with your little finger hammer the 3rd fret on the D string. So first time you went, and this time we're going. Keep the finger there, and then play E, B, D, G, E, B, D, G, E, B, D, G, that bit's a little bit fiddly. I'll play it once more slowly for you. Back to the C, one whole bar of C, and then you've got the walk down, just like before, from the C to the A minor, and then we've got the G, and we just go E, B, D, G, E, B, D, G. Okay, so let me go right the way back to the beginning and play up to there for you. And then we've got an F chord, and I tend to play F/C, so first fret on the B, second fret on the G, third fret on the D with the third finger, with the pinky, sorry, and then the third finger on the C note, third fret of the A string, and I play A, B, D, G, A, B, D, G 4 times, A, B, D, G, A, B, D, G. Okay, so that comes after the G. This is the next part, really nice little bit. It's back to a C chord. So once you've done the F 4 times, to a C chord, play the A string, play the D and the high E together, and then we play the second fret on the A string with the third fret on the B string together, and then first fret on the B string with an open A. Okay, so that's down an A minor shape there. You don't have to do it, but it just feels completely natural to do it. Okay, so that's from the F, 2, 3, 4, and to a G, the G shape, and I play the B with the E string, and then D, G, E, B, D, G, E, B, do the hammer on the D again, E, B, hammer to the third, E, B, D, G, E, B, open D, and back to the C for 2 bars. Okay, so that's the first half of the verse. There's a lot to take in there, so watch that as many times as you need to. When you're ready to, let's move on. Once you get to that point, what happens is you go right the way back to the beginning of the verse, you play right the way through, and instead of going to the G and playing, instead of doing that, you do go to a G chord, but you only play 2 beats on it. So you play the E and the B together, D, G, E, B, D, G, and then you've got 2 beats of F/C, so, and then you play it A, B, D, G, A, B, D, G. Okay, so you come out of, okay, and that's where the change happens. So up to that point, it's all exactly the same for the verse. Okay, so instead of, you come out 2 beats of G, F for 2 beats, and then C. Okay, so G, F, C, and I play A, D, G, E, B, D, G, A, strum. So once more, A, D, G, with the third finger to the bass note, and play E, B, D, G, play the root note, third fret of the A string, and then a quick little strum, and then you're into the chorus. Which we'll look at right now. So the chords for the chorus are just A minor, and that goes to an E minor, and then back to A minor, and then to a G. Now you can just strum your way through you want to do that, that's absolutely fine, but I quite like this technique where we play the bass note with the thumb and then strum down with a few fingers on your right hand, or just the picking hand. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then so I'm playing the A string and then strumming the rest of the chord. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we move to an E minor chord. We do exactly the same thing, but we just play the E string with the thumb, so that's the bass note. 2, 3, 4. And then back to A minor. And then on the G chord, you could just do that straight from the G chord as well. You know, playing the E string and then strum the rest of the chord. And you could do that for 4 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4, if you wanted to. So the whole chorus would be 1, 2, A minor, E minor, A minor, G, 2, 3, 4, back to the picking on the C chord, back to the next verse. Or on the G you could play which is quite nice and it fits the song really well. So if you want to do that, hold down the G chord, play the E string, strum, open A, strum, 2nd fret on the A, strum, and then open A, 2nd fret on the A, and then you're back. So 4 and 1, so 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. One other thing that you want to watch out for is that on verse 4 it goes to an E minor chord and then to an A minor chord. So you have to get this in if you want to play it just like the song. So I'll show you where that comes. So the start of verse 4 begins the same as all the others. G, C, and then E minor, A minor for a whole bar, and then you're back to the G as normal from there. Okay, so there's just that E minor and A minor which will catch you out if you're not aware of it. So it's just one bar of E minor, and holding down that chord, play E, B, D, G, D, G, E, B, D, G, so 4 times, and then A minor, A, B, D, G, 4 times. So watch out for that as well. Okay, so that's it for today's lesson. I really hope that you've enjoyed. If you did, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more, and head over to sixstringfingerpicking.com for a load more fingerstyle and songwriting lessons. I'll see you next time for another fingerstyle song. Cheers, bye bye.